Greetings, my lovely ear signs. Welcome and welcome back. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to tap that subscribe button before you walk out that door. Join our family. We would love to have you. If you're already a part of our family, thank you so much for being here. You are loved and appreciated. Air signs, I have a very important message for you from the ancestors. This message will be reflective of your 2025 calendar year. What is going to happen for you in 2025? Traditionally, we didn't celebrate the new year until spring because we mimic nature, and that's when nature blooms, so that's when we bloom as well. Nothing new begins in the dead of the winter, although there is a powerful shift that takes place in the winter during winter solstice. All right, so that's why I emphasize calendar year. Now, as always, if the message does not resonate with you, do not force it to fit. However, if it does resonate with you, please don't forget to tap that like button and drop a comment. Let us know what you thought about this message, okay? If this message does not resonate with you, you have the option to browse through some of our other messages to see if you can find another message that fits you better. Or you can book a personal reading with me, and that link is down below in the description box, okay? So without further ado, let's get into it. We're going to start with Aquarius, then we're going to do Gemini, and then we're going to finish up our air signs with Libra. My beautiful, beautiful Aquarius, 2025 is going to be a year of recovery for you. Aquarius, I feel like a lot of you have been in the place of feeling lonely and isolated, whether it was by choice or it just happened that way. Some of you felt like you didn't have support, and there was something that you were grieving alone. Some sort of loss or breakup, maybe depression, and you have been in seclusion. It's like you put yourself in exile. It's like you removed yourself from your friends groups, from your family. And I feel like a lot of you may have missed opportunities because of this, but a part of you didn't care. You were just feeling lost and confused. A lot of you may have also felt abandoned. Maybe some abandonment issues were coming up from your childhood and you were having a hard time getting through it. And you kind of just, I'm hearing like, my misery doesn't love company, you know? And so maybe you didn't want to poison the energy of the people around you. Like, I'm seeing like this sourpuss energy and you're like, all right, I want to just keep this funky energy to myself, you know? And I feel like in this time, and I'm seeing like between 2022 and 2024, this was you. And it was like on and off for some of you. You know, I'm not saying that you stayed alone the whole 2 years, but I want to say the majority of those 2 years you were in seclusion. And during this time, you healed a lot of trauma. There was things that were coming up and you were dealing with it. You had the time to deal with it because you spent time alone. You were not running from it. You were facing yourself. And so I feel like this helped you to build emotional maturity and emotional intelligence as well. Okay? So you guys were really antisocial, and some of you were rejected. This could be in love, this could be in jobs, this could be anything. You could have been applying for things and it was like, no, denied. And this pushed you deeper and deeper into this place of isolation, like, I don't know where to go next. But in reality, you were being denied and rejected because you were being protected. They were preserving you for something better, something bigger, okay? And for some of you, it's quite the opposite. For some of you, you were not spending time alone like you needed to. Like, you weren't spending enough time alone. You were just always outside partying and being around people. And so you didn't have time to grieve. You didn't have time to heal those traumas. your unresolved traumas, okay? Take it as it resonates. And so the Hermit reversed is what gives me this energy. You also got the Five of Coins here in reverse, which is also known as the Five of Pentacles. You have the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Four of Cups in reverse, okay? So with this Five of Cups here in reverse, for 2025, you are coming out of a recession. You are recovering from your losses. You are healing, okay? And I feel like some of you are reopening businesses that you closed down. Maybe you're starting back up connections that you put on pause. You're recovering from illness as well. This could be physical illness or mental illness, okay? And you have the ultimate support from your spirit team, okay? They are guiding you and they are helping you to heal. And many of you are starting to find hope again. Like you're starting to find your faith and you're realizing that, oh wow, I'm not in this alone. I have support. And so with that support, it brings this motivation because, you know, in Jamaica, and it's 10:10 right now, 10:10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. New beginnings. So in Jamaica, in the Caribbean, they say no man is an island. You know, no man is an island. We cannot stand alone. Everybody needs somebody. No matter how much we try to pretend, everybody needs somebody. And so with this support, it's like you're feeling better about yourself. You know, you're feeling loved and you're feeling valued. And this is going to encourage you to see your way out of this situation that was holding you back. Many of you are improving your finances, you're forgiving people, and you're accepting it is what it is. You know, like I said, some of your connections are being started back up. I feel like you're forgiving those people and you're accepting, okay, this is who you are. So I'm either going to accept you or I'm not going to accept you. And so you're moving accordingly with these people. Some of you may be cutting them off or you're just choosing to love them from a distance, right? And so you're overcoming this place of isolation and loneliness. Some of you are getting back into working. So like I said, you're starting up new businesses or you're restarting a business that you already started. Or you are getting a job, you're finding jobs and you're getting back out into the real world. Some of you were on unemployment assistance for a while as well. Okay. And so I feel like you're starting to find comfort in your spirit. Okay, there's less fear, less insecurities. And you're building relationships that go through thick and thin together. There's like, you're forming staying power. And with the Knight of Cups here in reversed Aquarius, I feel like for some of you, you may have been really moody. And that's what caused a dent in certain connections. I feel like some of you may have been caught in a lie with others, and that may be the loss. Like, there was a connection here, and this is really specific, okay? There was a connection here that ended because of a lie and because of some type of mental, emotional, or moody imbalance. And so that's what sent you into this place of isolation, okay? Don't force it to fit. Some of you maybe have been cold and distant with someone. Some of you may have been dealing with the Pisces as well. I feel like some of you lied about your emotions. Like you may have tried to pretend that you didn't care about somebody but you really, really cared about them. All right. Some of you have been like trying to avoid confrontation, right? And like changing your mind, and I feel like just all over the place. Some of you were disloyal. Like there was infidelity here. Some of you may have been emotionally manipulative. There was a betrayal here. Somebody could have been passive aggressive as well. They could have put up a facade, pretending to be something that they were not. This could be you or your partner, okay? Or someone in your energy. And so it caused a lack of interest. It was a turn off. And so the connection faded. So you will be rekindling that connection, or you'll be just having a conversation with that person in order to close the connection so that you can move on. Some of you have been like a Casanova type, like like a flirt. And I think it was an issue because you may have been in a connection. You were like all over the place. And I feel like like when you got into this place of isolation, it was to check yourself. It was like, okay, there's a lot going on here. Let me kind of recoup. Let me get myself together. All right. And with this Four of Cups here, that's exactly what you did. The Four of Cups in reverse speaks about self-awareness and focus. And so that's going to be showing in 2025. For some of you, 2025 will be your year of self-awareness and focus, right? So from 2022 to 2024, you were in this place of being all over the place, being imbalanced with your emotions, being in isolation. And now for 2025, you're healing from that. Your motivation and enthusiasm is returning. All right, you're developing gratitude for what you have. You're grateful for your support system when there was a time where you took it for granted. And so you're focused on being in the present moment. You're reflecting. And so many of you are seeing the positive in a negative situation as well. And so that's helping you to receive inner wisdom because you are subconsciously raising your vibrational frequency. And when we put ourselves on a higher vibrational frequency, our guides can communicate and connect with us more easily. Okay? Many of you are beginning to accept yourself like this is me. Okay? And whatever I don't like about me, I can correct. You're becoming more responsible. You're ready to move forward, Aquarius. You're deciding to leave the past behind you. And this is leading to lots and lots of emotional growth, okay? You're more open-minded to other people's advice and guidance. You're releasing your stress, your anger. You're feeling content and enlightened. You are feeling energized and charged up. And that's helping you gain clarity on the past, present, and your future. Okay, so 2025 will be the end of stagnation for you, Aquarius. Shout out to you, Aquarius, for your growth. All right, moving forward, we're going to tap into Gemini's energy now. All right, my beautiful, beautiful Gemini. Gemini, I feel like 2025 is going to be the year of you choosing yourself. Okay, we got the Eight of Swords here in reverse, the Justice in reverse, the Ten of Staffs in reverse, the Five of Swords upright, and the Queen of Cups upright. So what does all of this mean? So with this Eight of Swords here in reverse, I feel like a lot of you are finding solutions. Like you're finding your voice. Many of you have been in a relationship for a really long time and it's been abusive. There's been infidelity. And for some of you, you are the abuser and you are the cheater. All right. And so you're finding solutions. You're finding ways to turn this around. You want to change your ways. But I feel like for a larger percentage of you, you have been abused, and it could be mentally, physically, emotionally, and you've been with someone who has been disloyal to you. All right. And so a lot of you have been feeling trapped being in this connection. And so for 2025, you're going to be finding your freedom. You're going to be releasing yourself from this toxic connection. You are stepping into your power, Gemini. You're changing your perspective. You're no longer feeling trapped. You're realizing, hey, I'm in control of this shit. I'm driving this boat. I don't have to stay here. And so you're rebuilding your strength and you're seeing it clearly now. You are in charge of your own freedom. And so you're standing up for yourself. Some of you are standing up for others. Like for some of you, you may be the person looking outside. Like you may be the person standing outside and looking in. Maybe someone else around you is being abused, and so you're speaking up for this person, right? Or you're speaking up to this person like, hey, you could do better. You deserve better. But let's see what else the ancestors have to say about this, okay? Let's look at this justice in reverse. So with the justice card here in reverse, I feel like for 2025, you're coming out of a place of prejudice. Like you may have been biased when it came to making a certain decision. And this bias and prejudice was causing an imbalance and a lack of harmony. It was causing unfairness. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this may be you in this connection, Gemini. Someone here is corrupt. Someone here is toxic as fuck. Okay. Someone here is a liar. They're dishonest. And I feel like you have been treated unfairly by this individual. And many of you have been living in denial. It's like you know it. You see that it's unfair and you know you deserve better, but you're living in denial. I feel like a lot of you got to a place of being too comfortable. That could be what it is. And so this person is lacking loyalty. They're not honest. This may be someone that you're married to or living with. I feel like you guys may even go outside and everyone paints you as the perfect couple. Like, they're like, oh my God, I want what you have. Oh my gosh, couple goals, love goals. Like, everything is not as it seems because you go home and you cry and you guys are unhappy. You're arguing. And this is really taking a toll on you. You've become very critical of yourself. You've even become insecure because of this. So you guys, it's time for you to realize like this is karmic, okay? And there's something in here for you to learn. And once you learn that, which it will be happening in 2025, because 2025 is the year of change and transformation, okay? So once you notice this, you're going to be walking away from this situation. You're going to be like, thank you, but no thank you. I'm grateful for the lessons, but I'm ready to get the hell up out of here because this is just toxic. With this Ten of Staffs, also known as the Ten of Wands in reverse, I feel like a lot of you are needing to prioritize what is important, okay, which is your mental health. Some of you even have children in this situation. Okay. And so I feel like some of you, like it's been taking a toll on you physically too. It's like you're sore, like you're feeling the soreness in your joints and your muscles. There's a lot of tension. Like some of you need to go and get a massage. But for some of you, this is physical abuse. Like the reason why you're sore is because this person beat you up. Like this person puts their hands on you. And so a lot of you are like, you know what? F this. I'm out of here. Like you're completely dropping everything. You don't even care. Some of you are going to like a shelter. Some of you are going to stay with family. You're tired. You're tired. You're over this. Some of you have been overworking yourself as well because you don't want to go home. Home is not a happy place for you right now. And so you're taking up extra shifts, or when it comes to your business, like you're taking in extra clients, you're working extra hard on it. It's your way of running from it, but you're realizing that you're going to have to let this go, and you're going to have to sit with this and acknowledge, first of all, where you went wrong, accepting this, and where this person went wrong. But more so where you went wrong. The reason why you're going to be acknowledging where this person went wrong is because you've been in denial for so long. You're a lot of things, like you've been making excuses for this person for a very long time. So now you're standing up for yourself. And a lot of you are seeking help. You're looking for help. You're crying on the phone to people that you love or people that love you. And you've been kind of like avoiding them. Like black eye or like sores on your body and marks on you. You've been avoiding them. And so now you're calling them crying like, I need help. I feel so stuck. This is what I've been going through. You're letting it all go. And so when this person calls you, you're going to be like, no. Like, you're learning to say no. You're learning to speak up. I don't need you. I'm not accepting this abuse anymore. They're calling you with like, trying to make a proposal. Hey, I'm so sorry. I'm going to go to therapy. And you're like, no. Some of you may think about it. And then the person that's helping you is going to be like, are you out of your mind? This is deep. This is deep, Gemini. You've been really struggling with this for a long time. Like, it's literally making you sick. Okay? Now, with this 5 of Swords upright, you're finding peace by walking away. You're surrendering. You're like, you're putting your hands up. Okay, I get it. Your spirit team they've been working on you for a very long time, and you've been seeing some really weird shit happening. For some of you, it's like you're having dreams. They've been trying to get you out of this situation for a long time, and finally you're waving the white flag. I surrender. You got it, okay? I'm leaving. I'm done. You're moving on, Gemini. You're done with this situation. Wow. And a lot of you are making sacrifices to move out of this situation. Some of you are pressing charges on this person as well. Oh my God. This person, ooh, I want to cry right now. This person may have, okay, this message is, this person may have like hit you in front of your children or hit your children. Okay, this is a really evil individual. This person is very cold. This may be a narcissist. This may be a person with mental issues as well. This is no joke. You're going to go and get help, and you're going to press charges on this person. Okay? For some of you, please don't force this to fit. There's a lot of emotion here, like an overflow of emotion. Now, with this Queen of Cups here in reverse, Gemini, there has been like emotional immaturity. Yeah, like this individual. This person is insecure and they're weak. And you have qualities about you that they envy. Like, you're so strong. And it took them a very long time to break you down to where you are right now. Like, they've made you weak. You are no longer going to be overly sensitive or needy. Like, there was codependency here in this connection. All right, this person is self-centered. This person tried to either destiny swap with you, or they intentionally tried to block your creativity and your intuition. And for some of you, that's why you stayed for so long. This person, they did some type of work on you. Like, they could have paid someone to do it, or they did it behind your back and they did it themselves. Or for some of you, they just, they think this thing through over and over again. Like, I'm trying to think of how to word it. So, you know how your words and your thoughts are powerful, and if you say something or think something long enough, it'll eventually come to fruition. That's what it is. That's what this person did. And for some of you, they told you like, oh, you're weak, you know, you're not creative, you can't do this, you're not capable of doing this, no one's going to buy this, no one's going to believe you. That's what they did. And it put you into a place of depression, and you've been bitter And you needed to get there. You needed to get to this place of bitterness to leave. And for some of you, you need to get to this place of bitterness to leave, because some of you are still in this situation. You haven't left yet, but in 2025 you're going to be walking away, okay? And you're going to be getting your life together. Gemini, please book a reading with me if you need some help, or book some coaching. This is crazy. You got to get out of this situation. All right. Anything that you need from me, the link is going to be down below in the description box. All right. Gemini, sending you so much love and healing energy. Moving forward now to Libra. My beautiful, beautiful Libras. Libra, for 2025, you are going to be working on letting go of the past. And some of you may have Pisces in your chart, okay? Or you may be a Pisces with Libra in your chart listening to this, because Pisces got the same message. I feel like Libra, you guys, with the Four of Coins here, okay, to back me up on this, you guys are holding on to people or situations of the past, maybe even possessions, right? Or issues, trauma. Like you're holding on to things. It's like giving the energy of hoarding, and it's causing you to be bitter in a way. Like you've become bitter. Some of you have become moody. You've been like, you're like sarcastic. Your mood fluctuates. Some of you have become greedy, and it's causing a lack of financial stability for some of you, okay? Because you are lowering your vibrational frequency with these characteristics. So this is why it's very important for you to work on this, because we really need to get you vibrating at a higher frequency, okay? Now, with the nine of staffs here, also known as the Nine of Wands, in reverse, a lot of you are refusing to compromise. You've been so stubborn. I feel like you haven't really learned from your past. So for 2025, you're going to be reflecting and you're going to be learning from your past mistakes. The thing is, you're holding on to the past without learning from it. Because once you learn from it, you are accepting it and then you are releasing it. But if you're just holding on to it and you're not learning from it or accepting it or acknowledging any role that you played, it's like you're just holding on to dead weight. And that's exactly what is happening here. I feel like some of you've gone, like you're now at a place of retreat. Okay, like you have no fight left in you. And so this is the reason why you are finally getting to a place of being willing to learn from your past and let it go. It's like, and with the Judgment here upright, yeah, your spirit team had to step in because you're so stubborn. It's like they've been trying to get you to realize the significance of letting these things go, the significance of learning from these things so that you can let it go. Okay. I feel like a lot of you are lacking the courage and the persistence that it takes to do this work. And so with your spirit team stepping in here, they're going to be helping you because you got the strength here upright as well. So with the Judgment card here, like they're helping you to get to a place of self-evaluation. Some of you are going to be losing your job. Your business will be stagnating. Some of you will be losing relationships and connections and friends, or not really losing them, but they're going to be like in hiatus is what I'm hearing. It's like, and this is happening because they have to bring you to a place of being by yourself. It's like they have to force you to surrender. They have to sit you down, okay? And then once they sit you down, you will be going through huge spiritual awakenings. You'll be having so many what they call revelations and realizations, okay? And some of you are going to no longer blame the past on other people. You're going to acknowledge the role that you played in the past. Many of you will be forgiving people, and you'll be forgiving yourself and accepting, hey, this happened. I'm just going to do better moving forward. Many of you are also realizing that these have been soul contracts that you signed yourself. Your soul agreed to go through these things. And I feel like with the strength card here upright, it takes a lot of inner strength to acknowledge that. Okay, it takes a lot of courage and bravery to accept that. So this is building your confidence. Many of you have been insecure for a very long time because you've been blaming yourself, or you've been in like this victim mentality. Yeah, I think it's more so the victim mentality. I don't think it's really you blaming yourself. Like, as a matter of fact, a lot of you were lacking accountability. It's more so the victim mentality. Like, this is happening to me. Why is it always me? Why me? Why me? But then now you're like, okay, wait, yeah, that's not working for me. Right? So now I'm going to build on what I know. What I do know is that this happened, and it happened because of XYZ. You know, some of you are having dreams and you're meditating and you're tapping into your spirituality. So you're realizing, okay, I agreed to this. My soul signed me up for this. They wanted me to pass this test. This was a challenge that I needed to overcome in order to move to the next level. All right. And so that's building your confidence, because you're like, wow, I did it. I passed it. I'm still standing. I'm here. And so you're overcoming self-doubt. A lot of you are gaining compassion. You're having compassion on people that you may have hurt. You're giving yourself some compassion as well. Okay. And with this King of Staves here in reverse, I feel like a lot of you, again, and this has a lot to do with the fact that you're holding on to the past and you've become bitter for it. A lot of you have been like really impulsive, maybe even mean and a bully to the people around you. You've been kind of nasty. And so you're getting out of that. You're not being bitter anymore. You know, you're not lacking enthusiasm anymore. You're setting good examples. You're working on yourself and your volatile temper. You guys are no longer breaking promises. You're keeping your word. You're being loyal. You're becoming proactive. And this is all because you've decided to face your unhealed traumas and release them and move on. So kudos to you for that, Libra. This is going to be a year of profound growth for you. All right, that's all I have for you today, ear signs. Thank you so much for listening. If this message resonated with you, please don't forget to tap that like button, tap that subscribe button, join our family, drop a comment, let us know what you thought about these messages, okay? Sending you guys so much love and healing energy. If you need anything from me, those links are down below in the description box. Until next time, peace and oneness.